What's up, guys, and happy Veterans Day to all my veterans out there. I want to say a special thank you to the veterans who still, after your military service, are keeping your oath to the Constitution. Thank you to the veterans who are still dealing with the effects of their service in their day-to-day lives. And thank you to the veterans who love this country enough to demand that it both do and be better. Because it's just mind-blowing the amount of active duty service members and veterans I see in support of Project 2025 without knowing the direct implications to themselves. So in this video, we're going to go over exactly how Project 2025 affects veterans, meaning gutting our benefits, dismantling the VA, and hitting us where it hurts, which is all the way fucking through. Stick with me. Project 2025 sells itself on shrinking government. Cute, except when they say shrink, they're talking about our benefits, our health care, our disability checks, and the department that is supposed to protect us. They want to eliminate thousands of VA jobs, replace career professionals with political loyalists, privatize VA healthcare, slash budgets, and roll veterans into the already drowning civilian healthcare system. Tell me how exactly that is helping veterans. Here's what that mandate literally says. They say they want more choice by shifting veterans to private care. But you and I both know what that means. Profit-based healthcare, middlemen, billing departments, appointment shortages, longer waits, and corporations deciding what's worth treating. That's not support. That is abandonment with a PR filter. Project 2025 frames veterans' disability as unsustainable. Translation: cuts. They want to reevaluate thresholds, which is just Washington speak for raising the bar while lowering ratings, denying chronic conditions, forcing re-examinations, and pushing people off benefits they have fucking earned with their bodies. All while closing clinics, cutting staff, and shrinking fucking access. And this is the part we cannot skip over. Because under privatization, corporations, not a doctor, not a caseworker, choose whether or not your PTSD treatment is cost effective. Now let's ask the real fucking question. What happens when they decide it isn't? The truth? You get tossed aside. Your care gets cut. Your appointments disappear. Your treatment stops becoming a priority the second it becomes profitable. And what does that lead to? And I'm going to give you the very honest answer. Suicide. We see it every fucking day. Veterans die by suicide at an estimated rate of 22 per day. And some studies place that number even higher. And you want to know the brutal fucking truth? The government does not give a fuck because every veteran that dies is one less disability check, one less healthcare cost, one less long-term cost. If they truly cared, they wouldn't have fired staff from the Veterans Crisis Hotline, slashed mental health budgets, dragged their feet on PTSD claims, waited years to address toxic exposure, or fought veterans in court over burn pits, Agent Orange, and Gulf War illness. The system is not built to keep veterans alive. It is built to manage costs. And Project 2025 doubles down on that cruelty. They wave the flag, they say Happy Veterans Day, and they pretend to love troops and service members. Yet they push a plan that guts the VA, cuts disability benefits, and makes mental health access harder to obtain. And then privatizes everything so your recovery depends on what Boost Pad's CEO wants to afford this quarter. That's not patriotism, that's exploitation. So if you're a veteran or someone you love is, you need to understand this. Project 2025 is not a policy book. It's a roadmap. And in that roadmap, each veteran gets fewer benefits, fewer protections, fewer services, less care, and a higher risk of slipping through the cracks that the VA was built to prevent. And the people pushing this, They are counting on you not reading past the title page. So if this pissed you off even a little, good. It fucking should. Hit subscribe because we say what legacy media doesn't have the balls to.